Yes, members, you are most welcome again for another marvelous lesson about standard form. Remember, the other time I had told you that since we have looked at some few numbers about standard form, more especially the whole numbers, we are able to look at them, and now we want to look at another one, or this simple one that concerns division from the start and then multiplication at the end. We have looked at it, so we are looking at this one, which involves only the decimal number. Look at this one. Write 0.0069 in standard form. 0.069 in standard form. When we are writing that one in standard form, unlike the other one that we saw, you are supposed to be very careful and handle it the right way. The other one, we are beginning by dividing, but it will be so much distinct from this one here. Let's have a look. Now, when you have 0.0069, the only rule here is you must have one significant figure on the left-hand side until we reach there. So instead of dividing, this time we multiply because the decimal point has to move from left to right. The other time it was moving from right to left. So from here, you will have this moving like this. That's why we're multiplying. This 0 will be left out now. The decimal point is here. So it's now 0.069. Again, times 10 until you get one significant figure to your left-hand side. So you also move this way. You have this point moving, the other 0 goes. So 0.69 times 10. We still have no significant figure on your left-hand side, so you keep moving. Now this time you have 6. You leave out the other 0. The point is now here. 6.9. Yes, 6.9. This one is a significant figure. Remember I told you that a significant figure is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only those ones are the significant figures we're talking about. So you should make sure that one of them appears on the left-hand side. Only one, not two. When you leave 2, you will have not written it in standard form. So this is the last one. We already have it here, times. Now to know the number of times or the power of 10 here, you count the number of times you have moved the decimal point. Here I moved it once, twice, and then thrice. Those are 3 times. But remember, since it has moved from left to right, and since it is a decimal number, the power will be negative. The other one had a positive power. I hope you are getting the difference. The other one had a positive power, and it was a whole number. That is why moving the decimal point was from right to left. These are small numbers. They are smaller than 1. 0.0069 is a very small number, smaller than 1. So it's a decimal number. 0.0069, instead of dividing, though we divided the other one. Remember, we divided 469. We divided by 10. Then we move the decimal point there, right, to the left-hand side. But this one here, we're moving it from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, simply because the significant figures are on the right-hand side. They are here. So you have to move the right-hand side and look for the significant figures to write the number in standard form. That's very simple, by the way. It's all about understanding one another and then writing it. Now, to identify the power, I told you, you count the number of times you have moved the decimal point. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 6.9 times 10 to power negative 3. And that is all. That is your answer. Remember those days, people were using this 0.069. They just move 1, 2, 3. Then they say the answer here, the answer is 6.9 times 10 to power 1, 2, 3. Negative, since it has moved to the right-hand side. Yes, the answers look alike, but these days, with the modern mathematics we are moving with, this one is not marked. Let us follow that, and things will be fine. You can try it with any other, as long as it is a decimal number beginning with a 0. We need to do something in that format. Now, let us look at this. What if the number looks like this? What if the number looks like this? They are saying write 0.744 in standard form. 0.744 in standard form. How do we write that one in standard form? The same thing. This is a decimal number. It is less than 1. It is less than 1. So what you're supposed to do here is you get 0.744. Significant figures, you are seeing them, they're on the right-hand side. So you multiply by 10. You move the decimal point. Now, when you move, you realize that you immediately land on a significant figure. You have landed on a significant figure. So, if you have landed on it like that, there is no problem. How many times have you moved the decimal point? Only once. That is -1. As simple as that. You don't even need to struggle. You don't even need to put in a lot of issues. By the way, these numbers are simple. Mathematics, the moment you just accept to learn, you follow the rules and the orders. There is nothing hard. What makes it hard is that we don't always give it time. We think it is hard. We think it is impossible. We think it is for bright people. You are also bright. You can pass it. You are equally the same as other people, and I'm also equally the same as you. Then if I can understand it, why not you? You will also pick it very well. So this is how we could write it. Now, somebody is asking, what if, I'm seeing in the comments here, somebody's asking, what if they give you a number like this? Very funny. What if they give you a number like this? Write 8.402 in standard form. 8.4021 in standard form. Yes, this one is simple as well. If they give you such a number, they want you to write it in standard form, this is how you are going to write it. You just say 8.4021. We already have one significant figure here, and it's already there. That means the number itself is already in standard form. Are you getting me? The number is already in standard form. So what do you do here? Which power are you going to put here? Because there's nothing here. You haven't done anything. You haven't moved the decimal point, and it's already a significant figure. Have you moved? You have not moved. So you have not moved. You have not moved. You have not moved. You have not made any step. It is power 0. That is all. 8.4021 times 10 power 0. 0. Total. You have not moved. I hope you are getting me. You have not moved. You have not moved. Remember, any number raised to power 0 is 1. According to law of indices, any number raised to power 0 is 1. So when you raise this 10 to power 0, you will get 1. Then 1 times this one. And the other rule is, any number multiplied by 1 is that number. Any number multiplied by 1 is that number. That is all. We don't even need to stress yourself, by the way. It is very simple, understandable, reliable, and these are simple things, and I believe when you are serious, you can easily catch up with them. Thank you once again for being so attentive here, but I'm still emphasizing the 3 rules here. When they give you a whole number like this, you always start with division as you keep moving to the right. I mean to the left. When they give you decimal numbers like this, it moves to the right, but you deal with multiplication. Though this one you start with division, the final answer, for example, 4.649, the final answer moves with multiplication. Even this one, the final answer moves with multiplication. It moves with multiplication. Those are the common things. At the end of it all, standard form. must have that multiplication and must have that number, which is already written in standard form at the end of it all. Even these numbers which are fractional numbers, they have the whole number and the decimal part. You also move to the left, but the final answer also ends in multiplication. Even this one here, which doesn't move any step, the final answer ends in multiplication. Are we together, members? So I want us to do some few numbers as our exercise for today. Comparing to the other video, I want us to look at some few here, some few numbers here. Write the following in standard form. Write the following in standard form. Number part A, 0.00742. Part B, 4692.41. Part C, 1.426. Part D, 204. There are only 4 numbers. I hope we can write those 4 numbers, answer them very well, put the answers then under the comments, and things will be fine. By the way, mathematics is cheap. Very cheap indeed for all of us to perform. Otherwise, I thank you once again for attending. As you do my exercise, may the Almighty God bless you and keep always safe from COVID-19, and follow the guidelines. Wash your hand with soap. Always put on your mask, though I cannot teach with a mask, of course, but I have mine, and everything will move on well. Thank you very much once again. May the Almighty God bless you. I remain Saddam Hussein, your lovely teacher for mathematics. Thank you very much.